A middle school teacher in Florida was arrested this week at his school, Creekside Middle in Port Orange. His name is Martin Reese. Well, he was a teacher. He only got the job as an art teacher about a few weeks ago, but police showed up shortly after noon on Tuesday after getting reports that Martin was intentionally playing loud music to prevent the students from focusing on the Florida statewide assessments test. I guess it's a standardized test they give in Florida. Martin refused to turn off the music, and when was escorted from the classroom, he caused a disturbance. So he's been arrested for disrupting school and disorderly conduct.
He's very, very against these standardized tests.
He is, because apparently he says that after this semester, the state is doing away with those tests.
His story is coming up. Lisa, you wanted to comment on wearing revealing clothing, especially for females at school. Go ahead.
Yeah, we were out eating a couple of months ago, and the girls' volleyball team came into the restaurant, and those little skin-tight shorty shorts that they wear, I mean, every one of them's little butt cheeks was hanging out, and my husband looked at me and he said, I cannot believe that they let or make them wear that.
I know the uniform is very revealing. It seems like the schools should have more appropriate attire.
Yeah.
You know,
well, I think volleyball. I think you have choices when you wear that, but I think with volleyball you have to have that kind of movement. I mean, that there's a reason they wear those shorts.
But
right?
how come guys don't wear those type of shorts when they play volleyball?
I don't know the answer.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they're probably shorter than the average short.
Yeah. But you can't. So you're saying these girls are wearing? They have to be that short. They can't come down like basketball shorts to play volleyball.
You don't see basketball. They're tight. I think they have to be tight fitting.
Well, I understand, but when you see like female college basketball players, it's not that revealing. Does volleyball require a different?
There's way more diving on the floor
on volleyball wouldn't that be? I mean,
wouldn't it make more sense to wear longer shorts if you're diving on the floor?
If you're diving on the floor, you get like floor burns if you're not covered up.
That's just how the uniform has evolved.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying is I think it should be. I mean, sounds like you're saying the same thing, Lisa. This is shorty shorts and butts.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Short shorts and butts.
Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it.
Or short and
That was
butts.
going to be the name of the show.
I think if my daughter likes volleyball and she'd love to make the team, although I think it's a little bit harder competition. I might put her in her sweatpants and bloomers and stuff out there. I don't know about this.
You got to have the uniform. Wasn't that an argument with the beach volleyball players? They wanted to wear more clothes in the last Olympics.
At the Olympics, yes, because I think that on the beach they typically wear swimsuit bottoms.
Yeah, I mean,
very skimpy.
Yeah, bikinis really is what they're wearing.
And some of the female athletes said, "Why can't we wear these shorts?"
Yeah, down to the thigh, like the volleyball players,
like you'd see on a college volleyball.
And the Olympic Committee said, "No, this is what you wear."
No, they changed their mind.
They did eventually, but not mid-season.
So they let them wear the shorts.
I guess they do now.
The guy who played the music this is a teacher at the middle school.
Martin.
He played music very loudly during the standardized tests because he's against them.
And he stands by his action.
Yeah, and this is the news report. Part of the news report. He absolutely stands by the action.
FSA testing is today. There are a lot of students, a lot of kids stressed out about it. I think that's unfair. So I up the way that they were testing today. Therefore, they need to retake the test. You need to allow for that. This entire school. Matter of fact, the state, because all of it is tainted now.
At times, Reese talked to the students scattered around his classroom, sometimes about the test.
Y'all feel like taking this test?
No.
Okay.
He speaks for all of us.
And other times.
At other points, about subjects like slavery and marijuana.
Now you know that I do smoke weed, and I'm telling you I smoked a lot of weed last night.
And every so often, he'd tell his students to crank the music again.
I did have an assistant principal come and ask me to turn the music down, and I respectfully declined.
This guy's not making a great argument.
No, his logic is skewed. Now, admittedly, he smoked a lot of weed.
Like, you guys want to take the test? No.
They crank it up.
Of course, kids want to take a test.
Now, apparently, like you said, he just got the job 3 weeks ago. I think he just got the job to sabotage the test. It sounds like that's the only reason he wanted to work there. This is the exchange.
And he, by the way, he Facebook or Instagram lived or Facebook live the whole thing. It's a 50-minute video.
Yeah,
that was in the classroom. That's why he was talking to the kids.
That's right. So and played the music so the test would be interrupted. And then this is the exchange with the vice principal who came in and said, "Why are you playing so much music?"
I'm trying to understand what you're doing, playing music in the science class next door, and then I come in and you're videotaping me. What is going on? I brought you here to teach these kids and help this school. and you're blaring music and you're not listening to a simple directive? I'm confused.
They fired him, as you can imagine.
By the end of the day, I would hope.
Yeah, he was gone. And they're looking into it, but they do have to retake the test because
that's true.
Several people said I couldn't.
And like the classroom next door.
Yeah, they couldn't take the test because they had the music was so loud. But the guy really, I mean, like, what did he really prove? He lost his job, and
I don't know what he proved.
And he lost his job. They still have to take the test. He's like, what was the point of the whole thing?
Yeah, if you don't like standardized testing as a teacher, then don't work there.
Or
move to another state.
Or try to go through the proper channels to get rid of the standardized.
If you go to one of those charter schools, private schools, do they still have to take standardized testing?
No. I don't think that's a state thing. I believe. I mean, my daughter does take some certain tests. She goes to a private school, but it's not like the state-run thing. My son's at a public school, and of course he has to take all those tests.
Right.
And eat worse food and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. It's never as good. But
it's more freedom.
It is what it is, more freedom. He wanted it that way. There's another teacher in trouble today. She's from Florida, and she did something. I can't agree with this either. She was trying to punish the kids because they were acting up by playing really high-pitched sounds that she got on the internet. They have the report here, and they are going to play the sound.
This is a warning?
This is a warning. They're playing the high-pitched sound that she had going on for several minutes in the classroom. One girl who was in the classroom, this is middle school, she gets migraines because of the high-pitched sounds. And apparently the teacher knew about this as well.
And a warning for you, we're going to play a sound similar to the one students are complaining about.
You'll find sounds like this all over the internet. Well, a teacher at Edge Middle apparently decided to play one as discipline for her kids.
And she put on the high ringing noise. Everyone was covering their ears. One kid walked out of the classroom. One of them was yelling out that it's torture and abuse. And one was trying to unplug the computer.
I would almost understand if the teacher used it for a split second to gain the attention of the class, but not for the excess of 40 minutes, not when kids are begging you to stop.
And apparently they were, like, saying this is torturous. That's the mom of that girl.
From what I understand, adults don't hear it. You can't.
Well, I sure did. You didn't hear that?
You didn't hear that?
Really?
Nothing.
Really?
They said the younger you are, the more sensitive you are to that sound.
I thought it was really loud.
Me too. You did not hear that?
Nope.
That's something.
Play it again. Can you play it again?
Of course. We'll just start it from
Let me turn up my volume a little bit.
They play it first thing here.
And a warning for you, we're going to play a sound similar to the one students are complaining about.
It's playing now.
You'll find sounds like this all over the internet.
Just barely.
Well, a teacher at Edge Middle
he plays it a couple of times
decided to play one as discipline for her kids.
Yeah, but that's true. Like the Littlest Patriot always brags that he can hear higher pitches than anybody else.
We used to use those whistles in class to prank people.
Did you?
You could have an app. It's like a dog whistle app. And so like you would play it and everybody in the class would start yelling, but the teacher didn't know what was going on.
She can't hear
because she can't hear it. Everybody would go, "Oh, what's going on?" It's just like, what's the deal?
Yeah.
Why is everybody freaking out? Yeah. It's pretty funny. Yeah.
Really.
Wow.
Younger you are, the more you can hear. Christine can't hear a thing. None of it. It's my eyesight. Yes, I mentioned that thing that had to do with the Jewish community.
Yeah.
This is really bad. I was at the gym, and this woman next to me, right at the end of class, I noticed she had a water bottle, and it had the Jewish star on it. And so I wanted to comment. You know,
say Mazel Tov.
Yeah. That's my eyesight. Look, the lights in there are low, in my defense, okay?
Oh, no.
And I said to her, is that the Jewish star? And she said, no, it's the Dallas Cowboys star. And it was. Upon closer inspection, it
was blue.
It really is, isn't it?
Under the orange lights.
This is the
It looked a little Star of
That's
David.
right. It was the Star of David.
It's the Star of Jerry.
It was.
Not Star of David.
It was not. I thought it was. So I thought, how odd to have on a water bottle.
I saw that on your water bottle, and you were kvetching.
Yes, I said that's so odd to have the Star of David. She said, "This is the Dallas Cowboys star."